Dude.
That the average lifespan of a creator or streamer, especially nowadays, is constantly shortening as the years go by. As in 1 minute a streamer can be at the top of their game with a loving audience, and in the next they are
Oof. Spicy. My ginger is spicy.
universally hated either because they got too popular to the point where people just got tired of them, and it became the next big thing to hate them and constantly remind them that they have fallen off if they are just slightly below their average viewership. Or the other option, they get
Oh no, he should have made a Saikuno video. Aww.
involved in a controversy which completely destroys their career and viewership to the point where nobody wants to associate with them, nobody wants to even mention their name, and it's almost impossible for them to fully return to the viewership they once had. Well, unless they...
I mean, Dr. Disrespect is still doing fine on YouTube, no? I think he's perfectly fine.
have a significant amount of hate watchers, and at the same time there is like a 0.001% drop chance that they evolve to become a lolcow. So basically everything that
Hey, it's cool.
Hello.
to pirate software.
You heard this guy worked at Blizzard? Oh man, did you read that in a Reddit thread? Tell me about it in the unbanned request chat.
Did you know that Pirate Software is the first second-generation Blizzard employee? In case you didn't know, I had to tell you. Because you might have not known that. So I... Really? Yeah. You had no idea? Oh my god. Now you know.
Hopper. You're overreacting? No, I'm not. I worked at Blizzard for 7 years.
But on that topic, there was a streamer that recently saw a similar downfall to pirate software.
No
and
way.
their situation was something very similar to what I previously described. But instead of their main critiques being that they come off as pretentious, can never admit they're in the wrong, and constantly mention how they worked for that one game company and almost...
Dude, he peaked. He peaked at Blizzard. That was it. That's all he wanted. That's all he got.
every sentence.
And Blizzard is having worked at Blizzard.
Oh, I love this video.
Blizzard.
But unlike pirate software, this streamer mainly saw a so-called fall-off due to a shift in how they acted on their streams compared to how they previously acted years prior. They had quite a few controversies surrounding them and very serious allegations made against them. And even after a lot of these things happened, in the aftermath, they would first
I am just only angry about him. That he promised us demon time. And there was absolutely no demon time whatsoever. I was waiting, I was patient, I was logged in, and there was no demon time whatsoever. Nothing.
claimed they were going to go quote-unquote full demon time.
It's time to go full demon time. It is time to go full demon time.
He made a slogan though. He could make t-shirts out of that. Don't you hate it that when people have like a gigantic downfall, they always create a slogan? This is just business. My XP bar is low. Demon time. Every time there is a Google Doci, there is always an iconic catchline that you could make into t-shirts. I'm telling you, there is potential here. Yeah, fucking banger one-liners. Since it's just the sound of his dog screaming, no.
And it is time to go full demon time.
And also their behaviour after these serious allegations were made has been quite questionable to say the least.
Day 4 being canceled. Let's go get a hair transplant.
Wait, he got a hair transplant? Oh no.
You burned my house to the ground! My family's dead! What do I do? I'm gonna find you, fucker. I'm gonna...
Relationship, all right? That was me. It was not her. I was actually the progressive one. Yes, I have blown a fucking dude before.
Oh, TMI. I always said that he has dick sucking lips, but I didn't think that he took it seriously. Oh my god. Oh my god. I stole it. This has been my obsession. Thank god. Please do not visit Mizkif. He is actually, believe it or not, still above you. The CCV of consent will not align. Therefore, any sort of romantic partnership with him would make him immediately a predator. God can't put his lips on this earth and they not
Now
be
that
brought
is the
around to
face of
dick.
demon
What?
time.
Bro, I can't believe he said that. Why would you say that? What's up with all the streamers sharing all these TMI fucking things? Oh my god.
But the streamer I'm referring to is Mizkif, whose reputation, especially online, isn't...
Dude, if that's him as a kid, how is it possible that he looked so normal? What happened? Did he like visit Chernobyl as a 16-year-old or something? Like his lips were normal. His eyebrows were normal. What happened?
the best right now. And he's someone we're going to be talking about today, focusing on the events that happened after the main situation that occurred all the way back in October of 2025. However, if you don't know who Mizkif is and how he got into this situation, before we get into the aftermath, let me quickly regale you of the tale about how he went from seemingly nothing.
That was him. Oh my god. I can't even recognize him. He looks so different. He looks like a Jehovah's Witnesses or something. He's about to knock on my door and tell me that I need my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
To one of the top streamers of Twitch to now one that is
He was Ice Poseidon's cameraman? Damn.
mainly regarded with infamy. Mizkif started streaming all the way back in
Oh my god. He was such a baby. Damn. Still had hair and everything.
2016.
Angel time. This was the angel time. Then we had the demon time.
Where he would stream to a small community, mainly streaming World of Warcraft with his unique personality. He did this while studying finance at college, and he would graduate with his...
I swear, he looked fine. What happened? What happened? He almost looked innocent, untouched by evil forces.
finance degree in 2017, which around this time he already gave up on streaming, and already had a job lined up for him straight out of college with a well-known company called Vanguard. But he wouldn't be able to pursue that job due to a heart problem he developed, and 2, because he had to move from his current state to Florida because
Eggs.
his family was struggling financially. But with that job out of the picture, he would decide, on top of starting to stream again, he would make YouTube videos about other streamers and how they became so popular, which wasn't a bad idea since this type of content was doing very well around that time, and it could potentially be seen by the person he made the video about, thus increasing the...
Oh my god, Asmongold looks so young too. Holy shit. Wow.
increasing the chances of his channel being noticed.
This must have been a long fucking time ago. Looks like shit. He just looks very young and skinny. He looks very skinny.
His first video would be uploaded in 2018 called Who is Tyler 1, which didn't get any views until a popular streamer reacted to it, which was not
Pure
Tyler 1,
pleasure.
but his
That's
brother
what you
E-Rob.
deserve. I don't want to think about E-Rob. Every time I think about this man, I realize I don't want to think about him. I don't... How do you shit your pants 3 times on stream? How? Like, once, okay. Twice, but 3? Apparently he did. Just like that, he trusted the fart way too much. How? He gambled 3 times. I think he doesn't have the streamer RNG. There are literally clips of him ripping one out only for it to sound a little bit more full of content than just air. And yeah, he's like, oh no, I guess I have to take a break. Oh no, but 1 second.
He ended up liking the video and encouraged people to check out his channel, and from there he started making more videos, which did very well, with many of the streamers discussed.
Oh my god, is that Ninja? Oh my god, he looked so normal. It's so weird to watch them so young. Aw, baby Ninja. He was so young. He was such a baby.
in them reacting to them live in front of thousands. However,
That's the Blevinator? The fuck is a Blevinator?
with the success on YouTube, the infamous streamer Ice Poseidon would take
Bro. That guy is like banned everywhere, right? Because he was like wasn't he like the OG nuisance streamer or some shit?
notice and offered to fly him out to do a better video on his story, as the one he already uploaded he thought could be better. But the video never really happened because none of the people there, including Ice Poseidon, took any interest in it, which would result in Mizkif eventually just becoming the cameraman for the streams. And he did a good job and fit in quite well with the group, and a lot
I am being assaulted right now. Thank you very much. I did not wish to see this at all, but here I am.
of viewers liked him. However, this would be short-lived, as due to a specific event involving the police and Ice Poseidon's ex-girlfriend, dubbed the Horseshoe Beer Incident, Mizkif would leave the group and go back to streaming on his own Twitch channel around July of 2018. He would return to streaming in the World of Warcraft section, but he also changed it up a bit by inviting many other up-and-coming streamers onto his stream, where they would all turn on their cams and mainly talk shit to each other.
Gee, I wonder why is the girl with the big boobies are in the middle. Oh no! Oh, that's so horrible!
Each other.
Yo.
Boobies,
Who's
yeah.
that? Is that Tyler? Is that Tyler 1? Who is that?
I'm gonna go.
This worked quite well.
Who was it? I don't know.
And became his primary source of content for
Ah,
a while,
yeah.
and people loved it.
It's Tyler too. Was that Era?
This is where his viewership really started to skyrocket, which eventually provided
Tyler
him with the
too.
opportunity to move to
Oh, that must suck. Dude, it's such a missed out opportunity that he didn't call himself Tyler too. Or at least have an alt account called Tyler too. I would have absolutely done it.
Austin, Texas
Right?
in 2019. And when he was there, he began collaborating with many of the streamers in that area, thus creating the
Oh my god, that was Baby Soda.
Twitch Austin scene, which was a collection of large streamers that mainly lived in Austin and regularly collaborated with each other. His viewership would go up even more, and this was also around the time he would begin associating and eventually dating the streamer Maya Higa.
Those are the dodo bird?
Oh yeah.
Not that. Yes, it is a dodo bird with a hat on.
During 2020,
What the fuck? Is Maya related to that YouTuber whose name I don't think I'm allowed to say, but his name is also ending with Higa? And he used to be a YouTuber and make just... Yeah, they're cousins. He what? Nah.
he was one of the top streamers on Twitch, and around the same time he would be one of the founding
Bruh.
members of a content creator
Who is even left in OTK? Like there's Emiru, Extra Emily, Ascent, Soda. Is NMP still in it? I mean, NMP doesn't even stream right now. 5 people.
group
Oh, Emily is out. Oh.
called OTK, or One True King, which
My bad.
nowadays a lot of the founding members have left.
Dude, I completely forgot that Tectone was part of it. I don't know why. I completely fucking forgot.
He would reach his peak in 2022, averaging over 30,000 viewers per stream, but just as he hit his peak, things would take a drastic turn, primarily due to a controversy that came about surrounding one of his friends called Crazy Slick. In 2021, it was alleged that Crazy Slick had sexually assaulted a girl at a party, and in the following year of 2022, it was alleged that Mizkif would send his girlfriend at the time, Maya, and the streamer Mitch Jones to the victim's house when they were going to originally speak out about what happened to them. This would start the allegation that Mizkif attempted to cover up sexual assault for his friend, which led to a call being leaked, which was Mizkif and a bunch of other streamers talking about the situation just as it went public. Still to this day, it's unsure what
So what I'm hearing is that every time someone has a downfall, it's because they interacted with a woman. I'm sorry, buddy. From now on, no women. Nothing. You cannot touch them. You cannot look at them. There's nothing. Learn your lesson. I learned it so fucking hard. There's nothing. I would not even look at... Okay, maybe I will look at them. But I wanted to say I will look at them respectfully, but I would lie. I will not let them know that I'm looking. That's also a crime. Fuck, I guess I will just get cancelled. It's fine.
Happened, but this would be an allegation that significantly affected Mizkif's career going forward, as he would lose quite a bit of his viewership. Some other creators...
Well, you watched the clip, the Miss Jones clip. What's a Miss Jones clip? Was that?
would distance themselves from him. He would be investigated by OTK, of which they found no wrongdoing in the end, and he would also...
There's a clip where Miss Jones talks about Maya going to that lady's house, and he's an absolute moron. Well, who was in the right about it? Is it long? I mean... Oh, it's 42 seconds. I do not know who Mitch Jones is, but we will check.
Right, and I just want to make sure that everyone knows the exact words that Ms. Like, I feel like I should clarify the exact words that Ms. said. Like, again, because people can make their own interpretation of that, correct?
Clarify it. What were the exact words that were said?
The exact words that were said were like, Maya, you are Maya Higa. You know who you are. You're a woman. She'll listen to you. Not like...
You know who you are. You're a woman.
like maybe listen's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. She, like, does that make any sense? Those were along the lines. And then he looked at me and he was like, Mitch, you should shut the fuck up and not say a goddamn thing. And that was...
And he didn't listen. What's the point of giving advice if you don't listen?
Was that?
I mean, fucking, there it is, dog.
It's inspiring, truly. I will also encourage my friends by telling them that you are XYZ, you're a woman. That's it. You will listen.
also be involved in a legal battle with the victim for defamation. This is a period he would regard as one of the worst times of his life, as both his career and mental health were seriously impacted by all of this.
Ruined my life. I've been traumatized. I've been from it. I've been depressed. My brain up. I feel like my brain is cracked from it forever. And it...
So is this the origin point? Is this where the demon time started? This is where his path forked into two ways. Yeah, the ground zero.
Nice. You know who you are. You are a whole grown man's laugh. You're trying to trick us into thinking you're a woman's smug.
It's true. I'm just doing it for the monies. It's true.
Ruined my image, my reputation. My friends stopped hanging out with me. People started ditching me. Streamer friends of mine backstabbed me and made videos or comments about it when they didn't know the truth.
I don't like it how he broke like the fourth fucking wall here.
Backstabbed.
It's like, you see me, I'm looking at you. You're looking at me. I was backstabbed. I was ignored. I was Donowald and betrayed.
Me and made videos or comments about it when they
you're scared, you're a woman.
Didn't know the truth.
Yeah.
In 2024, the court would throw out the case, and he would apparently claim this proved that he did nothing wrong at the time, but some would voice the opinion that this was a defamation case.
None of these people mentally developed past high school. It's pathetic.
It's so interesting to me. It's interesting that all these people became millionaires. And honestly, half of the problems would have been like solved if they are just simply not being a sex pest. It's crazy.
It wasn't solely about if he did or did not attempt to cover up the alleged actions. However, even after the court case was thrown out, no matter what content he did or who he collabed with, his reputation still didn't improve and he never fully recovered. He did find himself in a few other controversies in the years that followed, but nothing would compare to what happened in October of 2025. Emiru, someone that was previously in a relationship with Mizkif, would go on a stream and allege that whilst dating Mizkif, she experienced things like abuse, stalking, and in one instance,
dude, he wanted her so bad. I can't believe that he fumbled. He fumbled it so fucking bad. All he had to do, not be an abusive hoe. That's all. Can you blame him for fumbling? Absolutely. Listen, all you had to do is, you know, there are those like punching bags or like the thing on the wall that you can do like a rhythm thingy, that if you're angry, you stand and you punch that, and you don't have to toss like water bottles at your cute girlfriend.
To name
that
a few.
Is all.
I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing.
Some of these events were caught on camera, like when Mizkif was supposedly angry, Emiru had
Do you remember the messages? The ChatGPT length messages when it was just going on and on and on and on and on. It's like, Emmy, I'm a changed man. I want you to have my babies. Please. I really need you to have my babies. And then he came out with the video. I didn't even like her. She wanted me. My brother told me, do not marry Emiru. And all of the little clips are like, Abby, please. Abby, please, I love you. Abby, please.
Views than him for a Rust event, and he started slamming doors.
Why are we all acting like we haven't murdered? Like we haven't pillaged? She was...
He was a little bit upset. He made sure to slam it multiple times in case she didn't hear the first one.
She also...
Can you imagine how loud that must be? That she just startles, like literally, just like...
we haven't
you know?
Pillaged.
She literally gets jump scared.
She also claims that he went up to one of her associates and said if she ever leaked anything, he would go nuclear and bring up things like her mistreatment of her rabbits.
At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees, threatening them and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me. Multiple people have told me that his...
Oh my god, I just realized Mizkif is a woman. Oh no. Oh, it makes perfect sense. He's the scorned woman. Oh my god. Oh no, but think about it. It's actually, he's emotional. He keeps lying. He's trying to destroy her. Oh my god. He even sucked a dick. Oh. Fuck, you're right. You smart cookie. How could you? I didn't even think about that.
Plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him.
And he did indeed bring up her rabbits in his response, on top of claiming she also did a lot of the things he did, with the most quoted part being him claiming she was also violent because she threw clothes and plushies at him.
That the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent.
You don't understand. Words hurt. But plushies hurt even more.
She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
These two are basically the same. Yep.
Alone was used to clown on him and still follows him around to this day. Well, that and his comment about going demon time and supposedly exposing a lot of people in the streaming space.
It is time to go full demon time. Just letting you know, there is no holding back.
He didn't say anything. I have never been more debased in my entire fucking life. So disappointed. I'm still waiting. Demon type wasn't real. It wasn't real.
Who cares anymore? I will expose everything about every person that you've ever known.
He also mentions the alleged sexual assault event that Emiru talked about, but offers a bit of a different story, with the key difference being that he describes the events leading up to it and he doesn't mention she was crying at the time.
At BJ's, a common place where we would get food, and then we went back to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her
It's
stream.
always 30 minutes. Is it like written in stone that the foreplay has to be 30 minutes? It's always 30 minutes. Even in the previous video, it was 30 minutes.
And I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted.
Start the stopwatch right now?
She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong or did wrong in general. I got scared and left the house.
This response wasn't really that well perceived on the internet. A lot of people were on Emiru's side at this point, and some just saw it as him basically doing what she said he would do and interpreted as him admitting to some of the accusations. People also began combing through a bunch of old streams to find any other times Mizkif exhibited supposed abusive behavior or it was referenced, and a few clips did resurface at the time as a result of this.
And you know what's funny? If Mizkif would literally approach any girl who knows that he's a millionaire, they would still say yes to him. I guarantee you, they would still date him. Just because he's rich.
But after all of these allegations and responses, Mizkif would start a legal battle against multiple people, such as Emiru, Asmongold, who was heavily supportive of Emiru, OTK, Mythic Talent, and Gaming Labs, mainly for defamation. But that is the basic of the basic explanation of who Mizkif is and how his life got flipped up, turned upside down. But after all of this, Mizkif's behavior has been somewhat bizarre to say the least.
Why do you think she took 4?
I think he's having like a midlife crisis or something. I don't think he's all right in his head. There is something. No, you don't think so? It's not a midlife crisis? He's trying to stay relevant? Oh, that's even worse, because that means that he's sort of trying hard. Aww.
1.5 months to respond to my letter, which then she responded and said it was her emotional truth. Because she wants me to shut the fuck up. She wants the community to move on. She wants the internet to say...
So before this main controversy, like I said, Mizkif's streaming career wasn't exactly going in an upwards trend, one could say. Primarily due to previous controversies and his reputation at the time. But with the Emiru situation and his response not exactly being the best, what he had left of his streaming career at this point took somewhat of a freefall. His YouTube channel that previously sat at over 1 million subscribers saw a loss of around
Oh no! Do you think YouTube takes the button back? If you fall below the threshold, like don't you get like a fancy button at 1 million? Are they like, I'm sorry, I just came to take it back. You don't deserve it. What do you mean, yo?
80,000, and it is constantly going down. Almost everybody previously associated with him publicly disowned him and distanced themselves from him, or in some cases...
Okay, to be fair, that doesn't mean a thing. There is like a group of people in the big streaming community. It's like Valkyrie, Pokimane, Ludwig, who, if literally the tiniest thing will happen to you, they will disown you. Like, you are non-existent. Because they just don't want to deal with your drama. They are going to betray you, turn around and say that, oh yeah, that's what a shame. He was stupid.
Or in some cases...
Please don't defend me. Oh, I'm not defending him. I don't even like him at all. I'm just saying, like, I remember when the Psychono thing came out and Pokimane did a video. And it was something like I'm not surprised, I'm just disappointed or some shit to like some cutesy music on TikTok. And I'm like, okay.
Just refused to mention his name in general. However, when it came to...
He started shit with XQC and Train, and he really shouldn't have.
Things like his Twitch channel, it didn't take much of a hit because I'm pretty sure after his response, he never streamed on Twitch again. He actually, understandably, didn't stream for a while, but would eventually return.
I wonder why he's not streaming on Twitch. Do you think he's afraid seeing his numbers? Like it would be actually so much lower that he just sort of can't handle it or something? That's the only thing I could think of, that maybe he can't face the truth that he wouldn't get 30k anymore.
But I hear you asking, when he returned, did he go full demon time like he promised? No. He started uploading short form content of random skits and I guess some that were just attempts at rage bait, which to be fair to Mizkif, did actually work. A lot of people interacted with those posts. There's even one where he emotes outside the courthouse, I assume after filing his lawsuit.
He just seems so not likable. I don't know. I don't know why. I just have this feeling that I would not get along with him at all.
The rage bait even developed to the point where
I can tell that there was music here, and this is being muted by YouTube. I can hear it. This is the YouTube erase background music function.
had its own romance arc where he started telling everyone he was dating someone, and then a few weeks later that he was going to be a dad, and then another few weeks later that they broke up. To be fair, once again, this rage bait did work, but eventually he would clarify everything.
Can't believe so many people fell for the pregnancy bit. Bro, how many of you guys actually thought I was in a relationship? Can I ask you guys that? How many of you really thought I was in a relationship?
To be fair, I wouldn't have been surprised. Fuck, he fooled me. God damn it. Now I'm ashamed. How could you? How could you?
Okay, good. I'm assuming most of my core viewers knew that I was not in a relationship and it was just pure troll.
But in regards to streaming, he would eventually come back, but this time, instead of streaming on Twitch, he would stream on Kick as part of a deal.
Hello. The green place, hello.
He made. He even had an announcement trailer for his move in which people obviously reacted the way you'd expect.
This shit is so ass. You know, it would have been worth if he gets like the back for it. If Kick would have given him like a few $1 million. Kick, if you ever want to give me a few $1 million, I'm available. Any few $1 million for the streamer, please?
But some also pointed out that this decision was a bit hypocritical since he'd previously stated that he would never go to Kick because the owner of Kick made him supposedly want to harm himself.
I will not go to Kick.
Wait, but he did, no?
Exclamation point. Play. Period.
Oh?
That's it. That's all you need to know. I will not go.
I don't know why but Mizkif seems to have a very punchable face, but can he just fall off into the void so we don't have to see the demon time laugh?
I don't think he has demon time, he has depression time.
Why? I've had times where I've thought about it. I've had times where I think about it. Their owner made me try to kill myself. I will not go to Kick.
And people also called him a hypocrite since he's been streaming slots and gambling, when previously he was a key voice pushing for it to get banned on Twitch.
What? Famous people being hypocritical? Sure, Lenan. Sure, Lenan. I gave up my morals a long time ago.
In fact, he was so against it, it led to the interaction that brought...
This is the beefy trainer XQC. Oh, was he like... jabbing at them because XQC does like gambling or something?
The controversy in 2023. But either way, he...
Wait, can I read it?
...to the interaction that brought about the controversy.
Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did those girls to cover up all those essays? You freaking scumbag piece of shite. You want to come at me and make shit up, then you better be sure. Don't live in a glass house, you insecure poo.
Controversy in 2023. But either way, he had found a new home on Kick, and to be honest, he wasn't doing too bad. He still had quite a large audience.
I mean, those are really good numbers on Kick. I will be honest with you, I think like you can only do well on Kick if you bring your audience from like other platforms. It doesn't, it sort of like has like the same problem as Twitch, that it doesn't really have like its own organic audience. Also bots, yeah, sure, I don't know.
But at the same time, he also had nothing to lose at this point. He had already lost most of his connections in the streaming space, he lost his main platform that he had for years, and most people already thought the worst of him. So with all of that said, he didn't have to hold his tongue anymore, with his mindset probably being what more could happen to him now. So he just didn't hold back anymore, he jumped on any drama he could and no longer had any filler.
Did he say anything about the Psycho shit? There's no way that he didn't have some witty commentary where he's the, the knight in shining armor.
I'm so grateful for every moment I've experienced in my career. thus far, and I can't wait to see what this next chapter holds. Is she good?
Good.
Where is she on the retard leaderboard?
Nice. 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 I can't believe that Europe is the number one. Ah, that's so lame.
He began talking negatively about most of the people in the streaming space and anyone that had previously
Is DSP on it? He has to be on it. He was the first person I think of when I'm thinking about the leaderboard.
associated with him.
On why I don't like Alinity anymore. She literally immediately sided with Emiru, a girl she doesn't know for shit, a girl she doesn't talk to at all, and just completely sided with her and threw me away, even though when she was massively canceled by the entire internet, I was there for her. I signed her papers to come to America.
Damn.
And this girl fucking turned on me.
Like, you really can't make everyone happy.
Emily.
Bro, he signed her, like, fucking visa papers. That's rough.
It's not that you're fake, it's you're insufferable. Like, my God, I haven't been around you in, like, fucking years, but Jesus Christ, listening to a minute clip of this was just a lot. Like, it's like, you're just insufferable, bro. Like, and as you get older, this kind of noise just drives you fucking crazy.
He even went as far to send someone to observe the court proceedings for a protective order against one of his detractors, which was Tectone, and even recorded him as he left the courthouse after losing the case and then aired it all out on his stream.
Okay, that's just a little bit weird. Going to the courthouse and sneakily take a video, that's like... Bro, you need a hobby or something. I don't know.
Tectone was in court today with 5 lawyers. You know how scared you must be to have 5 lawyers? My op went in there, hit
Bro, he's probably rich. He can afford it. Like, if you would had the chance to definitely not risk it, then why would you? His Genshin buddies are waiting for him.
By the way, and he sat there collecting notes the entire time. Tectone has a protective order from Pinkchu. For the next 10 years, Tectone can't own guns. Tectone is not allowed.
This is the most American problem I have ever heard. Oh no, I can't own guns. Anyway.
Anywhere near her. Hundreds of yards he has to be away from her. The walk of shame
yeah.
as he lost a court case. To
Hey, it's a big deal. I respect it. But, you know, this not a big deal for me.
You can tell by his fucking giant dome and who that walk is, that it's him.
He even started putting a picture of the person who filed the...
He didn't even say hello to him. He wasn't even a proper nuisance streamer. He wasn't like, hey, Tectone or something.
that
was good. Turn around. Ooh.
Protective order on his streams so Tectone could not directly respond to them because apparently it would be a violation of his court order.
Some records, but I gotta give it to Mizkif. He puts Tectone's ex-girlfriend onto his stream so Tectone can't react to any of his videos.
To be fair, he could just cover it up, but I respect that. You know, that's smart. That's smart.
Man.
This is the most male reaction I have ever seen in a long time. He's like, yeah, I will fuck with you. He's like, yeah, he fucked with me. Just boy things.
He had to go full cam.
To give it to Mizkif, that is D1 hating at its finest. When Turkey Tom had his allegations drop, he was one of the first people to condemn Tom, even though the Turkey would let it prove his innocence.
This is the guy that attacked me. He's a guy that has worse allegations than me. Like, he hits women, apparently.
I swear to God, Mizkif is a woman. He's like waiting for the right moment, and when he doesn't like someone and they get into a drama, he starts up a stream to bash on them. He's like, this is his Google docie. It's like, oh, Turkey Tom, oh yeah, he wronged me, so I am going to come here and talk shit about him.
Okay, allegedly.
Tectone court case is wild. The dude had his gun confiscated in Texas. He also stated under oath that he start politically grifting for views. There is a good video by Shamu. It's the vid with the Evangelion thumbnail.
Bro, can you imagine stating it in like a court document that you're grifting into like politics and whatnot? What a time to be alive.
He's bisexual, which is fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Wait, what? But you sucked the... What? What?
This guy's a monster.
He even began speaking.
What? Was this sarcasm? It's not gay if it's for 20. $20 is 20. But.
Speaking to Ice Poseidon again after the two have been at each other's throats for years now.
Of course, bro. We're Kick Brothers. You can go to the Iron Forge.
The fuck was that sound? Do I want to know? I don't want to know.
Sick, yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, I thought it was a fart. It's just his voice. Okay, never mind. It's fine. It was just his voice.
I heard a rumor that I was banned at the Iron Forge.
No, don't be silly. That may have been Fandy who did that, but I would never. No, you made me, Paul. Of course you can go to the Iron Forge.
He started saying the wildest things that he himself knew wasn't true just to farm clips.
You blew a trans? Okay, so listen. Some people blow stoplights like Emmy, or stop signs. I blow
stoplights? What does that mean?
trans. Is that really a big deal? Okay. I was actually the progressive one after all in the relationship. All right. That was me.
No, you can't suck lights. You're not here to stop me.
It was not her. I was actually the progressive one. Yes, I have.
He's saying she doesn't stop. Oh. Oh.
Blown a fucking dude before. Why did I do it? Because, chap, I think in life you should try everything, right? I believe that.
The first thing is, I know that he means it as a troll, but I can absolutely believe it. In my headcanon, this is actually happened. Okay, this is a fact. This is not just sarcasm.
Should you kill someone? Yeah, try it. Fuck it. Everyone should kill someone at one point in their life.
And the reason these clips were being circulated so much was because Mizkif was working with clippers to circulate them, which to be fair is quite common in the streaming space. It's how streamers get more traction to their streams. But Mizkif got into a situation with one of said clippers where they leaked DMs claiming Mizkif was censoring them and treating them poorly.
Mizkif exposed for abusing clippers. Mizkif's DMs were leaked by me controlling what he wants on my X account and being verbally abusive and threatening to be removed from the Kick program. Dirk. You're so cringe.
How dare you leak my DMs and tell me that I'm abusive? Dirk, come on.
You're leaking your DMs.
That's crass.
DMs with the guy that helped you and you got a viewership from that?
Bro, he bit the hand that was feeding. Aww.
But at the same time, whilst all of this is happening, he occasionally gets frustrated or upset that people don't support him or want to hear what he has to say regarding his side of the Emiru situation. And in my opinion, if he wants people to believe him, it's a bit counterintuitive to be saying arbitrary things or rage baiting all for the sake of clip farming, because if anything, it just made people believe him less. But then again, it would be...
He's like in this strange situation right now, where he's constantly trying to say outrageous lies just to stay relevant, but also wants to sort of come back and be like how it used to be. But because of the outrageous shit, now no one can believe anything that he says. Like, even if he's being honest, people will think that it's for clout.
Fair to argue that people were never going to believe him, as most had already made their minds up since his response.
To be fair, he always lied. Well, rest in PP. Well, yeah, but people probably didn't clock onto it before. You know, like, no one noticed that he was, like, being abusive to, like, Maya. They didn't notice the whole Emiru thing.
4.5 months, I don't have a voice. Everyone took that voice from me. Everyone did. Everyone took that voice. I don't have a voice. This is not going in.
He has no voice, lads. He has no voice. The boy that cried wolf, yeah. He's the victim here. He has no voice at all. I'm sorry. It's nothing.
No one cares. I still have the dude chat. I'm fucked up.
I will be honest with you. I think it's very hard to feel sad for a millionaire man-child who just done really fucked up shit. And even now, he's just like sort of like a spoiled toddler doing temper tantrums. Like, I'm so sorry. You live in a fucking penthouse, bro. Like, come on.
I don't know what to do.
That clip I just showed you was his reaction to the latest development in the court case with Emiru, and usually a lawyer would advise you not to comment on an active court case, let alone a defamation case, but Mizkif once again has not held back. He has been talking about both Emiru and the court case quite a lot, and I mean a lot.
Oh my god, he's really a woman. He just has this urge to tell everyone how right he is. And it's like he doesn't care. The lawyer is like, please shut the fuck up. But he's like, no,
You're gonna win?
I have to. The court case is literally content. Yeah, but like, can't he get clapped for that?
Oh, absolutely. I know I'm gonna win. The question is, how long is it gonna fucking take? If you know everything, you know how insane she is for saying what she said. It's the truth. If the more you know, the more you're like, it's fucking insane that she went live and said any of that. Everyone's on her side. That is so.
It would be so funny if he would open like a porn tab or something and we could see it on the reflection. It's just like a big booty Latina like bouncing and he's just like doing a yap stream or something. And it's just like, yeah, bro, that court case is insane. Oh my god.
False. That is not true. 2 months ago, I would say yeah, but not anymore. No. You gotta realize, there's a lot of people that would defend her because she's her, because they're Asmon viewers, because they're Tectone viewers, because she's like innocent girl, whatever the fuck. She wants the community to move on. She wants the internet to say, oh, who cares about this anymore? She wants to just pretend this didn't happen. Yeah, I lied about Miz, all this stuff. I ruined his fucking life. Let's just move on. Ooh, look, cosplay. Wow. No, this is not okay. I know the internet moves really fast nowadays. I understand people's attention spans are nothing. So I'm going to keep fucking talking about this. Because I'm going to let everyday people know the truth that she lied. And I have to... If I have to do that for the rest of my life, I will.
Regarding his case with Emiru, Asmongold and others, it's still ongoing but has seen a bit of development. Both Asmongold and Emiru have moved for a motion to dismiss, with Asmongold claiming in the defamation case he was just repeating Mizkif's own words from his response. And Emiru, with her motion to dismiss, says that it was her emotional truth when she was describing the events. Mizkif and others with this statement came to the conclusion that this was Emiru and her team backtracking over the claim that Mizkif allegedly sexually assaulted her, mainly focusing on the claim that it was her emotional truth that this happened.
A reasonable viewer would unquestionably understand that the term is her own description of what happened to her. The viewer is not left to guess as to nature of.
Although she defines it as an essay, a reasonable viewer would questionably understand that the term is her own description of what happened to her.
Of the assault based solely on the term sexual assault.
I mean, I will be honest with you. If you're crying and someone just shoves their hand down into your panty and you're kind of not into that, like, I'm not sure what the word for is that for. Like, I don't know. It's definitely uncomfortable and not consensual. Like, who does? Yeah, like, bro, just like time and space. Like, what the fuck?
Yes. This is what she wrote. This is the fucking person that says I sexually went live.
I will be honest with you. Ever since he did that apology video and he had like the most driest crocodile-ass tears, I can't take him seriously. Every time he pulls out the tears, I'm assuming he's faking.
With 60,000 viewers and told everyone I sexually assaulted her, made everyone stop talking to me for a fucking year. This is the person that did all this stuff, Chad.
Yeah.
This person that fucked my life that I got called a fucking for is this shit. She literally says it was her emotional definition, not the definition of sexual assault.
Mizkif also at some point went on to provide screenshots to show that even after this apparently occurred, that allegedly him and Emiru did continue to sleep together and even dated again. And if this is true, he should have included this in his god-awful initial response and not halfway through his clip farming arc, but he didn't. And as I said, most people have already made their minds up about this situation. However, on the other side, people are saying Emiru.
I just don't know how the fuck did he pull her. I think about it so often. How? How? The views? But how? He was rich. He had the mansion and the money. Bro.
Emiru hasn't walked back anything. This is what she has been saying from the start, and they used the point Mizkif corroborated this story in his own response and admitted to other things like approaching people associated with her, the rabbits, and his own behaviour whilst in the relationship. But the main argument in court right now is basically what Emiru meant when she said he allegedly assaulted her. Did she mean the legal definition and accuse him of the crime, or was she using her own emotional definition of SA? That is what is being debated right now.
It's time to pull up the Oxford Dictionary so that we can learn the meaning of the words again.
Now. Obviously, we will probably never know for definite what happened that day. This is a defamation case, not a criminal case, and we only know what they both made public on their streams, of which a legal battle then ensued. In my personal opinion, I think if Emiru wins the case, nothing much is going to change in terms of Mizkif's reputation. If Mizkif wins, I think even though it's a defamation case, he'll push the point that this proves he didn't do anything at all, and probably use it to discredit other things said about him, but that's just my opinion. And although the case is still ongoing, I definitely feel
I think he's cooked nonetheless. I think it was like back to back, the Emiru thing, the Maya thing, all the videos of him being petty and angry and sort of like pathetic. I don't think that he can make it as big as he was before. Yeah, not by himself anyway. Mizkif is cooked, he's absolutely cooked.
Feel sorry for Mizkif's lawyers, with how many times they've probably told him not to talk about the case on his streams.
Recovering from this
So that is what Mizkif has been up to since the Emiru situation, and in my opinion, with everything he's done since, I think he's starting to go a bit demon time. But I don't think he's fully popped his ult yet, but he has said previously demon time comes in waves, so I guess full demon time is yet to come.
It's demon time.
Why does it come in waves? It's coming, you just have to wait for it.
But the thing is with demon time, chat, people think demon time is one day. Demon time is not one day. Demon time is a lifestyle. It's long lasting, and it will last years. That's what demon time is.
Maybe, just maybe.
So what I'm hearing is that it's cozy demon time. It's not like an active demon time, but sort of just a low cholesterol, chill, the vibes, good music sort of demon time.
Maybe demon time was the friends we made along the way. I don't think Mizkif is ever going to be able to get back to where he was previously in the streaming space, even if he does win his court case. But regardless, he seems to still have somewhat of an audience and quite recently has begun changing up his content. It isn't just him sat there throwing shit at people anymore. But he still does do that occasionally. But that is basically it. I bet you just checked if that was your Discord. No, nobody is messaging you, you little loser. But yeah, that's all I had to say, and bye-bye.
Kinda rude? What the fuck? Wow. Wow. That's kinda mean. If I would be really petty, I would download the video for that. How could you? You can't say that to me. I'm not salty, I promise I'm not salty about this. Much. Stupid hoe.